Let's be real here. Everybody wants to make money on YouTube. Even if you're doing it as a hobby or a full-time job, the truth remains that you want to make money on YouTube. And how can you make money on YouTube when you are not getting the views and your channel is not growing? So I'm going to spill the tea today, and I'm going to share the secret on how to get views in 2020 and change your channel from 0 to thousands. So get yourself your cup of tea, coffee, anything that you can relax with. Let's do this. I remain just Udoka. Let's get into the video. One is searchable topic. What are those searchable topics? Searchable topics are those things people are searching for on YouTube. What are people looking for on YouTube? What do they want to watch on YouTube? They are those searchable topics. So in this video, I'm classifying the searchable topics into two, which is the trendy topics and the evergreen topics. The trendy topics are those events which are happening at that moment. So when you're creating any content, you're creating content which are happening, those events which are happening at that moment. For instance, maybe Trump's speech, you analyze his speech, or maybe there's a viral video going online and you yourself, you key in to those video and try to do yours. Or maybe there's a makeup trend that is happening and you try to create your own video through that makeup trend that is going on. So those are viral videos or viral topics. Why evergreen topics are topics which does not have season, does not have time. People search for it all the time. People want to watch it all the time. And such topics are like, for instance, maybe people who want to cure acne, how to cure acne. People want their face to be clean and clear. Everybody wants to have a flawless skin. So most people are going to search for how to cure acne scar or how to get rid of acne. So people are going to search for such topics. And frequently, people are always going to search for such thing. It does not have season because everybody wants a flawless skin. So it's not going to have season or time. So those are evergreen topics. Number two is your thumbnail. Your thumbnail is so important that you have to always try to gain your audience. You have to connect with them through your thumbnail. Your thumbnail explains everything about your video. It summarizes everything concerning your video. And if people click to your thumbnail, that means you have views. You get what I mean? If people click to your thumbnail, that means you have view. And if people don't click to, or your audience don't connect to your, or if people don't click on your thumbnail, that means there's no view. So you have to up your game whenever you are doing any video. Or your thumbnail should be clean and clear. And it should attract people. Your thumbnail should attract people. And that is how you get your views. So whenever you're doing any thumbnail, do a thumbnail that is eye-catching, that brings out the whole emotions, in which people are always tempted to click. You don't need to force them. Their hands are always there because they want to click on your thumbnail. Your thumbnail is always pushing them. If you want to grow on YouTube, if you want to get that view on YouTube, you have to create a very good thumbnail. 3 is engagement. This is another important element. whenever you're creating any video and you want to retain people, or you want people to watch your video to the last minute, you have to engage with your audience, in which you hold them firmly. They are glued to you. Because without them being glued to you or watching your videos to the end, you are not going to get enough views. So you have to create that engagement between you and your audience. You have to connect with them. And connecting with them will give you the views, and the views will give you the money that you have to make on YouTube. That is the real fact. There's no playing around with it. Even if you like, tell me you are here because you want to create videos, you want to make, yes, everybody want it, because it's because of the joy that you have in creating that made you to get to your camera, get to your phone and start recording. If you don't have love for it, you wouldn't have started it. But because of the love you have, you started. And again, for you to put in more effort is that you have something that you're making at the end of the day. You have profit that you're making, because if you are not getting any profit from anything, that means that you are not enjoying what you're doing. So for you to grow your views in 2020 as a new YouTuber, you have to engage with your audience. And engaging with them is immediately you're starting, you have to connect with them. You don't have to go around making things up. No, you have to immediately connect with people, because they don't know you. You're just starting out. Nobody knows you. So you have to create a difference at that instance your video starts. So you have to create that change. You have to touch every part of their body, their emotions. You have to touch it so that people will be glued to you. Number 4 is your content. Any content that you are doing should be something that you are confident about. It's something that you can talk about. Because when somebody is glued to you and the person wants to watch you and sees that you don't even have any information to give, because why people are watching is to get value for their data they are spending. That's the truth. If I'm watching you, I need to get value. So if I don't have value for my money, that means I'm not going to watch. I'm going to click off and go to someone else who will give me value for my money. So you should always see your channel as a business. See it as a brand. Whenever you are creating any video, see it as someone who is packaging a product. So your content should be as beautiful as your packaging. If your thumbnail is good, your connection or your engagement is okay, the value you're giving should also be good enough. If your thumbnails are good, eye-catching, and people click, and at the end of the day, you are not giving that value to your audience, that means that the next time your video pops up, nobody's going to watch, because you are not giving value to their money. So everybody wants to get value for anything they spend. So your videos should give that value. Your content should give that value. You should know what you are doing. And if you know what you're doing, people will continue watching you to the end. And lastly, is for you to be bold. So I hope this video is informative enough, educative enough. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Bye for now. Bye.